And we're actually going to get down our Expo now. And he's going to throw on a log to cycle. Knight's going down to block whatever. Boy, if you don't get out of that Royal Giant deck.
Gotta go now, gotta go. Swerving in my whip, can't slow down. Driving fast with cars, boy, I'm on the road now. Automatic star, my Vic, take a call.
Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the Recession Central. I'm the Nigerian Nemesis, and in today's video, we're going to be having a look at my best trophy pushing deck that I currently use. Due to the recent balance changes, I've switched over from Hog Cycle, I've switched over from Mortar Cycle, and we are actually now running the Expo Cycle. A lot of you guys have been asking me for good decks to push through Arena 9, Arena 10, and to actually reach Arena 11 and 12 and do really well there. So this is the deck right here, but if you are new to the channel, welcome. Let's get right into today's video. So check this deck out, guys. 3.0 Elixir. Obviously, our main win condition here is the Expo. Really, really good at dealing damage. We've got the staple support cards with the Knight and the Archers. And then we've got the Tesla to help us out on defense. Really good at supporting the Expo in on offense. We've got two really good cycling cards here with the Skeletons and the Ice Spirit. And then our two spells are the Fireball and Log. So obviously the main thing you want to do is sort of defend, play your smaller troops early on in the game. If you have an opening, try and get an offensive Expo locked on. If they have a hard counter like Giant Bowler, Golem, Beatdown, something like that, what you want to do is punish immediately if they play an Elixir Collector or play the Golem in the back. Or if none of that, then what you want to do is play the Expo on defense, tear down their troops, you have a really quick cycle, and then you daisy chain into another Expo. So here we go, guys, hopping into the ladder up against Molder. Let's see what kind of decks and what kind of matchups we run into today. So he's got what looks to be a Hog Rider deck. Obviously, we're going to get down our Tesla Tower. Going to get down Skeletons to help out. I believe it's an even trade if we had just left the Tesla. Wasn't too sure, but at least this way we can force him to make another attack, and then we'll counter attack. So here we go. If that's just traditional Hog Rider deck, we might be able to win this game. I'm not sure which one's easier to win with. I have to say, okay, so he's got Fireball. There's the Fireball. Actually, what I want to see here, because now what we can do, he can't Fireball our Tesla Tower. He already played, or he can't Fireball our Expo. He already played his best counter and his best block, which is the Knight here. So what we're going to do now is get down our Expo, get down the Tesla Tower right over here to distract, and then he's going to just send in a Hog Rider on offense. So well played there. Knight's going to try its best here. We need this Ice Spirit to hurry up and lock onto the Expo. He zapped it down. So he's going to be able to get through very easily. If he has the Fireball version, luckily. If he had Lightning, it would be a lot more difficult, but we might end up in a lot of draws. With this deck, usually, it's obviously going to be a 1-crown win, unless they overextend and you get a 2-crown win, or you end up with a lot of draws. That's just the way the deck goes. We've got Log ready just in case he does have a Hog Rider on this side. No Hog Rider coming in, so what we're going to do now is play our Archers, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He's got the Fireball. He's got the Hog Rider. Let's see. What I'm going to do now, alright, so he's going to play that in the back, so that's going to open up a lane for us to play once again to get our Expo down, hopefully get a lock on because he's out of Elixir. Guys, we are going to get a lock on that tower. He played that very poorly. He does have a Zap, though, to reset everything. At least we forced him to use that Zap. Now we're going to be able to take that out. He will go with a Hog Rider on the other side. He already used his Zap, although he's going to get a lot of damage off here. Expo might help out on defense. It will help out on defense. Luckily for us, otherwise we would have taken immense amount of damage, but we do have the Expo locking onto the tower once again. He wasted his Knight because he was trying to block there. I'm actually going to get down a Knight just to buy us a little bit more damage on that tower. And we might go right back into another Expo, to be honest. Not too sure. We'll let this play out. Yeah, he has his Executioner down. Let that play out. And then use our Tesla Tower on defense here. He's going to play those cards to try and keep him alive. So we'll throw down a Log now. We've got our Tesla to defend. And then we've got that other Tesla to help out. Oh, it's going to go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Please lock onto the Archers. It's going to take down our Archers anyways. Yeah, well played. Well played, man. He used a great NATO, keeping everything alive there. So we've just got to keep on cycling and defending. And hopefully we can get into another Expo sooner or later. So we're going to get down the Expo now. And then get our Tesla ready in just a second. We don't want to give him value, though. That's the thing. So we'll go like this. Good Fireball. Good Fireball, but not good enough, guys. It looks like the Tesla's going to get through here. And we're going to get another lock-on on that tower. He's forced to play a Hog Rider. Okay, so that was a bad log on my part. Now we can play the Goblins freely. But we should be able to get another lock on here with the Expo. Get our Tesla Tower ready to go in the center. And let's see if he goes. Okay, so that was an amazing placement on his part. Gonna go with the Ice Spirit here to block. We're gonna go with the Log here to take care of some of these Skeletons. And with that NATO, he's gonna bring everything together. He's gonna get a lock on onto our Expo there. So fair play. Might end up in another draw. Yeah, probably gonna be another draw. We get a lot of draws on the day, guys. So we got the Tesla cooking there. Luckily for us, we're gonna go ahead and play another Expo. And then we've got to get, honestly, I don't even know, man. Can't let that lock on too easily. Oh, we're locked, boys. We are locked here to use this fireball, I believe, so we're just going to log this down, throw a fireball there on that tower, trying to get that tower down to 0. Gonna have to cycle back, not even gonna have to cycle back, actually. The Expo is gonna tear right through that knight, and we will get the victory there in our very first battle. So that's what you want to see. Against Hog Cycle, he didn't have lightning. If he had the lightning version, we were screwed, or even if he had a rocket. To continue to block our Expo, either way, I think that matchup would have ended in a draw. But we did a great job at melting his knight, being patient, taking down his executioner with the Tesla Tower, and picking up the W. So here we go, hopping into game number 2. We're going to throw an Ice Spirit down over here to block his goblins off, and they'll get no shots onto the tower. Pretty good trade for us. We'll go with Skeletons in the back. Still don't know what he's running. It could be Hog Cycle. It could be anything, really, since it's just goblins. Ice Wizard. So we're seeing an Ice Wizard this time. Alrighty, so now I'm thinking Expo. Could be Giant Miner. Hog Rider. So it's a Hog Rider. He might throw out a Fireball. He's going to throw out a Log. Definitely okay with that Log. Okay with that Zap, too. Because now what we can do is throw down a Tesla Tower to cook this out and then get down an Expo. So let's see what he's got to answer to this, guys. He's going to have to use a spell to take out our Expo or take a lot of damage. One of the two, because he can't focus on our Knight now. So that's going to melt right. Oh, wow. Should have waited for the Fireball. Oh, I forgot that the Tesla one-shots minions now, which is huge for us because now we get a lock on. He just used 5 Elixir to try and take us out there. His Tesla Tower will do a pretty decent job at melting our Expo, though. But we did a lot of damage to his tower. Wasn't expecting the Tesla. Now that we know, we'll get a Knight down in front to block it. And it looks like he's just going to get back in here with a Hog Rider. So this is going to be our chance to use this and then counterattack with another Expo. We don't have the Tesla this time, so we've got to be careful for that Minion Horde. All we have is the Ice Spirit, and hopefully that helps us block it enough. He's going to play Ice Wizard. That's perfectly okay with me, but that's going to get melted pretty quickly. We've got Log for these Goblins, which we know are going to come out soon. Are we even going to log that? No need to log that, guys. Here, use his logs. What I'm going to do instead is play an Ice Spirit over here, get ready for his Tesla Tower. See if that comes out. No Tesla coming out, guys. Instead, that's going to be Tower number 1, just like that. So with this deck, you can't just defend and take your 1-0 and run home, but since we took this tower, we can actually push hard with an Expo in the other lane. We don't want to give up our tower, obviously. That would not be good for us. Let's go with a, let's push Knight right. And then we'll go from there. We have our archers ready. We have our, okay, so he's going to go that route. Yeah, we're just going to fireball this. And then that's going to catch the Hog Rider as well. Getting down our Tesla over here now, and then we're going to be able to play an Expo. A beautiful Expo on the right side. This is going to take his tower out. He does have the, okay, we're back to our Knight. That's good. So we can block his Tesla. If it does, when it does come out, I mean, not if. We all know that. We all knew that was coming out, guys. So the Knight's here to take some damage, and we've got. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get through on the left side. So what I'm gonna do is focus more on defense. We've got to beware of the Minion Horde. We've got it. Yeah, there it is. So we'll throw on this Minion Horde or this Fireball over here. Take care of that. We're gonna go Tesla Tower over here as well. Pull everything back. Hog Rider's not going to get through. And with all that being said and done, there's actually no reason for us to push and try and get that second crown. Since we didn't get that much damage off, instead we're just going to play a defensive Expo. And that's the way this deck works. You win matches because of the defensive Expo. Once you take the first tower down, even if he does have Fireball, even if he does have Lightning, Tesla's not going to actually reach that. So that's good for us. We're going to play archers on this side to block the Hog Rider that's going to be coming next. He does have that coming in, so we're going to Fireball, hit the ground mostly there, get another Tesla down, and that's it right there, guys. Holding down the fort nicely. That's what you want to do with the Expo deck. Just like that, another easy, comfortable 1-0 W, especially when you see a lot of Hog Rider decks on the ladder in my trophy range specifically. So that does a really good job for us. Sitting at 4.8k, let's hop into the third and final battle for our ladder pushing series here and see if we can actually come out with a W. So into the final battle up against this kid here, we have the Expo Knight, we have the Tesla Tower, and of course the Ice Spirit in our starting hand. So what we want to do here is play either Ice Spirit or Expo in the back. I'm definitely going to go with cycling the Ice Spirit out, and now that that's gone, we'll go with a Knight. Okay, so he's got a Knight coming, so it could be the same deck, could be a Hog Rider. So those are the two decks I usually think of when I see a Knight in it. Alright, he's got Ice Spirit so far looking the same, but so far also looking like that Hog Rider cycle. He's got Minions, so if that, okay, so that could be a Royal Giant. No, it's not. What I'm going to do here is drop off a beautiful Fireball, do a lot of damage there to his Knight, and then now that he's played his Executioner, which is a pretty good tank, we might be able to get in here with an Expo lock on early in the game. We'll see what spell he has this time around. He might have Hog Rider coming in, no Hog Rider, guys. So I'm going to play my Skeletons in the center to distract, and we're actually going to get down our Expo now. And he's going to throw on a log to cycle. Knight's going down to block whatever. Boy, if you don't get out of that Royal Giant deck. To be fair, it's a solid deck. But either way, Expo's going to do a pretty decent job here taking down the Royal Giant. Now that we played Expo first, that's not good for us at all. Not good for us at all, guys. We're going to try and take down this Royal Giant push without having to use... Yeah, that was actually a very good Fireball. Oop, we're going to take the Royal Giant out. So the only way to win this matchup really is if he comes in with an aggressive Royal Giant and we clean that up with a Tesla Tower and a Knight and then counterattack with our Expo. Usually when you play this deck, you don't want to show the Expo before they show Royal Giant. It's just, that just depends on luck. You don't know what deck they're actually running. So we'll try our best to get a lock on here. He might be back to that Royal Giant. I don't think he's ever going to play it again though until he sees our Expo. So with that being said, it's going to be a lot of defense, a lot of Tesla Towers, and hopefully a decent amount of counterattacking ability. This is a tough decision here. What I'm actually going to do is play an Expo defensively, because we know he's not going to play that Royal Giant. Our Expo is going to be able to lock on and take out his Executioner, hopefully. And then from there, we daisy chain into another Expo. But I don't think he's ever going to play offense. I'm pretty sure he is never going to play offense until he sees us play, the Expo. Whew! This is going to be a... Okay, there we go. There we go. My boy coming out with that offensive play. That's what I like to see there, guys. Tesla going to block this. This is going to lead to our daisy chain of an Expo number 2. And this right here, guys, might be the lock-on that we needed. Royal Giant player got over-aggressive there. Expo will not lock on. Instead, it's going to lock on to his... we're going to Fireball. We're going to Fireball. Obviously, he's going to do the same. Fireball going. Now, he's hit us with the well played, obviously, because he knows he has this matchup in the bag. We're going to try and take this guy out. And there we go, guys. We're going to get a little bit of a lock on here. Yeah, he's going to... Oh, no. Ice Spirit is going to get a lock on. And there we go, guys. Doing a little bit of damage. Like I said before, this time for sure, he is not going to play an offensive Royal Giant. He knows better than that. Otherwise, he's going to get taken out here for sure. Tesla going down. We might just go with the Royal... We might just push. We might just go for it. And then try and melt his Royal Giant all in one push if we get enough Tesla Towers stacked up. Because I think that's probably our only option to winning this game right now. Because he's going to save that Royal Giant, like I said before. And he is not going to play it again. This time what we're going to do... Yeah, good Fireball. Really good Fireball. But we're going to get another Tesla setup right over here. And then we'll get up another Knight. And then try and get this Expo lock on. Because I'm not just going to play for a draw. He's going to play his Knight in the back. So this is going to be our opportunity to play our Expo. And he's going to go that route. So I'm actually really okay with that. We'll Fireball this. And yeah, that was a very smart Royal Giant placement. Very smart Royal Giant placement. Either way, like I said before, we're going for this W. I didn't come here to take a draw with the Royal Giant deck. So now, let's go Archers. Tesla's going to do a decent job against that. No, we're going to get cooked. That might have been a big mistake on our part. Either way, Tesla going down to defend. Not going to be any issues right over there. And yeah, we're not going to get through, guys. That's going to end in a draw. Royal Giant's like the ultimate building targeting troop. So it always ends in a draw usually unless they become over-aggressive. We get a decent lock on. Or unless we be overly aggressive and he gets a decent lock on. So well played with his Royal Giant deck, guys. That's going to end the game right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Expo Cycle is a very good ladder pushing deck. Like I said, I know you guys have always been asking for it. And if you don't tune into the streams, you don't know that I run this deck. It's very strong and I do highly, highly recommend it. Here it is for you guys one more time. But if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for some more future daily Clash Royale and Arena of Valor content. And I hope you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!
This is
Exclusive.
Go! Go! Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.